Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here and to see so many people. Who we are. We have to talk about solar in a different way. Solar is all, I suppose, pervasive in our world, really. We look at solar in a different way. We have solar now in farms, on rooftops, but it's all the same stuff. It's a big glass sheet on a roof. We're not coming from there. I want you to imagine solar in a completely different world, in a completely different place. We've got things like wearable technology. We've got solar that's flexible. We've got solar that can actually be formed around your design. I don't know anybody that wants to give Mr. Norman Foster and anybody else called architects huge amounts of money, make a beautiful building, and then put great big slabs on it. I don't know anybody that wants to really take away our agricultural land. I don't know anybody that wants to think about just putting these great big slabs on it if there was an alternative. And today there is. I can give you solar that'll wrap around a building. If you've paid millions in design, I can give you solar that works in these environments. I can give you solar that comes into many, many different areas. So I want you to think about these things and think about these areas that we can all work in. So everybody says, yes, but there's barriers. Of course there are. There's barriers to everything, but our job's to overcome them. We as a company can overcome some of them. You guys can help us overcome more. And there's loads more clever people than we can ever find that will come along, and our children and grandchildren will keep on moving this forward. Things that we like to look at is lightweight solar. An average solar panel is about 18 kilos a square metre. Ours is about 2 to 3. Think about that. Your non-load-bearing roofs, your data centres, your new steel portal buildings, your beautiful architectural fabrics. Think about, some of the pictures here just show you exactly what it is. You can just put the whole thing in a different complex. Okay. We like to work with tensile structures. Anybody here from Edinburgh? Yes, you can raise a hand, you can even smile. Okay, dynamic earth. Okay, beautiful structure. Imagine if the dynamic earth or the London O2 could actually power itself. That's possible. So it's all down to what we want to do. There's car parking areas. There's somewhere around about 30 million cars in Great Britain. There's about 90 million car parking spaces that are commercial or retail, not domestic. If we could cover even half of all of those and make it a shelter, how many gas-powered, oil-powered, coal-powered do we need to get? We don't need them. We can get rid of loads of stuff like this. That's helping everybody. The carbon, the air, the whole thing. Oh, and we're not dependent on that large country that somebody mentioned that might turn off a gas supply. So, there's all of those things. And then we've got to look at things like our opportunities. Why do we want to work in Scotland? You've got masses of light. Okay, it's low-level light. Good, we've worked out a solution. We can do that. We've worked in things like basically shade-tolerant, low-level light. I've noticed the further we come north, the more longer the days are in the summer. Okay, we get winter, but everybody gets winter. So we just have to work on all of these things. We do beautiful car park structures. I personally call it car park art. But there again, I'm a pretentious git anyway, so don't worry about it. I just want to show you something. Okay. Everybody's seen one of these. It's a bigger thing, but everybody's seen this. Anybody think it's not a solar panel? Anybody seen solar like that? Probably not. That's flexible solar. Okay. I didn't invent solar. I didn't invent fabric. But I found the way of taking solar, putting it together with fabric, and making solar cloth. Now, I need an audience member, and I've picked out Robert because he's probably the best looking man in the game. Here we go.
What about the pacemaker?
Okay, don't worry. If you just hold that to the audience, okay? This is flexible solar, and people think, does it work? We're just going to flash in. Watch the reaction. Ah. Okay. It really works, okay? Okay. Thank you, Robert. Okay. And finally, just so people think, have we really cracked low-level solar? That's working inside. Okay, everybody can see. Okay, there's a little LED light on there. Robert, I was asked to make the voltage bigger, but we didn't. Okay. Thank you very much indeed for listening. I do appreciate that everybody's going to listen to lots of 7 minutes. I hope ours was as entertaining, but more importantly, as interesting and as profitable for you guys as I hope it is for me. 20,000 goes a long way. Thank you.